talk about EFT as a way to do your shadow work. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. It is one of the many forms of somatic therapy that you can use to process the energy and get through the blockages that are within you. Similar to acupressure therapy, you use your hands to apply pressure to specific meridian points on the body while speaking on some form of negative experience or feeling or fear or whatever, and that energy flows through the body and releases through various ways, whether that be burping, yawning, sleepiness, deep breaths, sometimes you toot sometimes. Now, it is a bit of a pseudoscience, and that is okay with me. It may be okay with you, it may not be okay with you, that's none of my business. Some believe that it's a placebo effect. I say that if it works, it works, and it has worked very, very well for me. Now, understand, first and foremost, not a therapist, not an expert. I am an attempt survivor trying to help other people heal, so if you're into that, make sure to hit follow. The points are as follows. You start with the outside of the hand, then you move to the top of the head where your crown chakra is, and then you move to the center of your eyebrows like this, and then you go on the outer side of your eye, and then under your eye, under your nose, under the lip, and then you go under your collarbone here, and then you gotta reach down around and get underneath your arm, right in your armpit, right down there. Of course, the tapping sequence is only half of the equation. You still need to actually talk about the thing that you're trying to release. And that involves first accepting yourself exactly as you are in this very moment. Physically telling yourself out loud that you love and you accept yourself. Even though I feel this thing, I love and accept myself. Repeating that 3 times while tapping on the side of your hand. That's kind of like the initiation intro into the EFT session. Once you're through that step, you go through the sequence of tapping on the top of your head, through all the meridian points on your face, to your collarbone, to under your arm, while talking about whatever negative thing you are trying to release specifically. Now, before the session actually begins, you have to identify whatever you are attempting to release. And then you want to rate how that thing makes you feel on a scale of 1 to 10, in discomfort and frustration and whatever. You go through the process, and then once you're through the process, you rate it again on a scale of 1 to 10. Now, you could be tapping on the same thing over and over and over again, and that's okay. It's about patience and accepting yourself throughout this process, throughout this grieving and release process.